Hello viewers, it's so good to have you back on our platform today. It's The Insights, brought to you by Oryxgroup Entertainment. Today it's a very special edition. I'm so excited about it, courtesy of the fact that this is a subject I'm so passionate about. It's a subject that have driven me over the years, and now we have to talk about it further. So I'm excited today to be in the studio, and my name is famousaluya. I'm your host, and today I'm not alone as usual. I have the very beautiful Delisha.
Thank you, Famous.
How are you, Delisha?
I'm doing very well. I'm so excited to be here today.
It's one honest fact that coming to the studio is always full of excitement.
Always vibes on vibes.
We know that we're coming out to create content,
Yes.
bring out value for the interest of our dear viewers.
Yes,
So, which is
yes,
why I'm
yes.
so far excited.
Yeah.
Aside the fact that we're going to be talking on the topic I love so much.
Should we tell them now or a bit later? Let's keep them in suspense, yeah?
Keep it cool. Keep the cool.
I agree with you. Let's do that. Well, hello to our wonderful viewers, and thank you so much for joining in to yet another amazing podcast on The Insight. My name is Delisha Chetty. Now, please do not forget to follow us on all our social media platforms on Instagram, Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at The Insight by Oryx. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and please comment, because we always love to hear from you. And also press on the notification bell so that you can be notified every time there's a new video being uploaded. And then let's continue.
Good. So on today's episode, like I told you, I'm so excited about it. I've been looking forward to this episode. I have been, sincerely. So today we have the power couple in the studio.
Whoop, whoop.
Two persons that have shown exemplary qualities of teamwork and success. The gentleman in the studio today is Ethiopian, and the lady is Sri Lanka. Several years back, they started entertainment journey into nightlife together in a bid to developing and contributing to African music in Qatar, and also creating values for themselves. The gentleman started as a DJ playing in major nightclubs in Qatar, and the lady, an energy feed promoter. Don't worry, you're going to know about that soon. You know why I said she's energy feed. They have developed to have the most successful and vibrant African nightclub in Qatar. They went further to step down from active DJing and promoting to create their own entertainment and event companies, which they are successfully running till date. I am talking about the Afro feed, success-driven Dee Daniel, who is the marketing head and co-founder of Vibe Events Qatar and White Canvas Entertainment, and the quiet but success-driven. Don't mistake.
Don't underestimate.
He is actually success-driven. If you hear his story, you will know that his quietness comes with so much of hidden energy. All right. He is the general manager and co-founder of Vibe Events and White Canvas Entertainment. Join me to welcome the power-loaded team, Dee Daniel and Muse.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
It's so awesome having you. So today we're going to be talking on our journey into event management in Qatar. They're going to be talking. Okay? We are to listen. We are to ask them. Okay? Just what you would love to ask them. So, Dee Daniel and Muse, thank you for joining us today in our studio.
Thank you for having us.
It's so awesome having you sit here, you know.
Yes.
It's been a long journey of building. It's been a long journey of growing. It's been a long journey of trying to create value in Qatar when it comes to entertainment.
True.
You know, before we start, I'm going to start with Daniel. She's a lady with so much of energy. Mm-hmm. I don't know where she got it from.
Fireball.
But she actually has the African energy, not the Sri Lanka energy. I'm not saying Sri Lankans don't have the energy, but there's a very unique energy from Africa. Where she took that from, I don't know. You know, Daniel, on a serious note here, you're someone that we've seen that it's so passionate about Africa.
Thank you.
All right, in music, in food and culture.
Everything. You
It's
can name it all.
You are actually more African than some Africans.
I get that a lot, to be honest. I get that a lot.
So before we start, I just want to know, where did that come from? At what point did you have a transition from being a Sri Lanka to being an African?
Okay, to the viewers, I'm still Sri Lankan. Because I still have a follow base back home, so I don't want to piss them off. But I think the transition just sort of came through college, and I had a few friends who were African in college back in Sri Lanka as well.
Okay.
So I was introduced to Afrobeats at that point, and there was a certain aspect about the music that I just didn't hear in other music before. And I really wanted to go deep into finding out more about the music, where does it come from. It took a lot of time for me to realize music from South Africa is different, music from Uganda is different, music from Egypt, Nigeria, wherever, put it all together. It's different, really, really uniquely different.
Okay.
And I think that's where the passion started. And then it kind of went even more crazier when I came to Qatar. And, you know, you hear great DJs like Muse on the decks and you're like, wow, what is this?
Yeah, I can remember days of old when Muse was really on the deck. It was magical.
Yeah, it was a good time.
He's very humble about it, but he's so crazy behind the decks.
That I can attest to, because I've heard him play over and over
sweet.
again, and I think sometimes you need to accept the fact that you're good.
You're great.
Humility has its place, yeah?
True.
But sometimes you need to just accept it that, okay, I'm good at this thing.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's legendary. That's what they say. Right? But Dee and Muse, when did this start? Now, we're talking about a power couple.
Yeah.
How did this journey start? How did you meet? And how did this successful journey on entertainment in Qatar start?
Oh yeah, excited to hear about that.
The way they're looking at each other, asking
I
who's
love
gonna
the
say
chemistry.
this.
I love this.
I mean, it's very funny and short story, to be honest. So the first day we met was, she was hosting an event for one promoter. And then I got invited to DJ in that event. We never met before. So I just walked into the venue, and then she said, "Hi, I'm Dee Daniel. You're the DJ?" I'm like, "Yes." And she's like, "Okay, I'm going to take you to the DJ booth and everything." So I told to my friend, said, like, "Who's that girl?" And in that moment, she already...
That was history. That was history.
In that moment, she also communicated with the promoter.
Yeah, I said the same
Who's
thing.
Who's this DJ? Yeah.
It's one of our common friends. And then I said to the guy, I said, well, the DJ looks cute too. And then he said, so you both think you're cute. Okay.
So you can start the journey.
We can start the journey there.
So it was more like divine.
Yeah, to be honest.
I think so. Yeah, I believe it was quite special beginning.
It was just different vibe, you know, even when I was DJing, how she was. Before that, you know, whenever a DJs, you know, it's just a DJ.
Yeah.
But that day she kind of make me feel special because she was taking so much content in developing the DJs, which no one ever did. It was always about the promoter or the venue. So that kind of meant something special in how nice person she was, to be honest. It wasn't about the event. She made me feel special about the DJing, and she was interacting with people. So I'm like, I saw something at that point.
I think these are our tests though, because the first time I saw Dee Daniel, it was at a certain event, which I can't remember the exact location, but what I can remember is the attraction. Yeah. The energy that she was throwing out, the ability to interact with different types of people.
Yeah.
As long as you're coming into that venue, okay, it seems she does not care where you're coming from.
True.
You're here for a purpose. We are all here to vibe. Yeah. So she creates that energy, passes in that from one table to the other, like with so much genuineness and passion. So basically, that is one aspect of you I can remember, and it's so stuck in my head. And this is good, knowing that you found value in nature there, and you started that journey, and you're still on that journey to date. The consistency is is much less.
Yes.
Thank
So
you.
well done. on that.
Yes.
Well done.
Very, very well
Thank
done.
you,
We are
thank
so
you.
proud of you guys, really.
Thank you.
Yes, you've definitely made a legacy in Qatar. Don't you agree, Famous?
I totally agree.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So let's just talk more on concerning the entertainment industry.
Mm-hmm.
So, Dee and Muse, you guys probably never envisioned going into the entertainment industry before leaving your home country. Can you correct me on that one? But okay. And then also, could you tell us also, when did you guys come to Qatar and when did you get into the entertainment industry? And maybe also touch on a few things that you did before, like getting into this. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to go first?
Ladies first.
Ladies,
Okay. Well, entertainment has always been in my circle.
Okay.
I've been doing events since I was a teenager in school.
Okay.
I've been doing events when I was in college, not to the public. It was more of a passion project that I did it for the school, or I just did it out of fun in college, or I just like the idea of uniting people. And that few hours of happiness is just so pure for me.
Wow.
It's just out of actual passion that I used to do
It's
it.
beautiful.
And then I didn't really think it was going to be a career, like you said.
Really? Okay.
But once I came to Doha, and I'm also a sales and marketing person by profession. So I have, I don't know, 10 years of experience in that separately.
Wow, a whole decade.
A whole decade behind my belt, but kind of mixing that business perspective with the passion of entertainment
What
together.
a beautiful combination.
Yeah, I think that's the click happened in Qatar.
Okay.
And I really saw myself like, okay, I think I can actually do this for a living if I want to,
Right.
but I got to put 1000% to make it happen. But that was for me, but obviously it was different for Muse. I've been here 7 years,
Okay.
8 going to 8 years.
So around 2018, no, 16,
Yeah, end of 16.
16.
End of
Okay,
End of
okay.
16.
So in 7 years, you've built such volume of enterprise.
Yeah, it took a long time, but not that long as
Okay,
well.
I'm gonna come back to that. I'm gonna come back to that.
Not forgetting there was COVID in between. I always throw
Yeah.
that out
So-
there.
Yes.
the 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for me, I always loved music, to be honest. My family also loved those like music to hear since we were child.
Okay.
And I think I already had that in me before I came to Qatar. And we used to have few equipments at home, so we try everything like to make something and to learn. But we never had like the DJ thing because it was very expensive at that time. So when we came here, my brother-in-law actually had a DJ booth, and I was always fascinated about having one. So it didn't take me time to learn it. I was dedicated for almost
Hands-on
6
immediately.
months.
Like, let me do this.
Like 6 months, I wouldn't even go out, just
Oh, wow.
practicing,
Yeah.
learning in everything, you know.
Talk about
and then at the same
dedication.
time, I was looking for a job. So I was an IT, but
Oh.
yes,
Okay. Excellent.
Imagine
Yes.
the difference.
So brains and also.
yeah. So
Wonderful.
while doing the IT, I also was learning to do interior design in a very corporate way.
Okay.
And from IT, I transitioned to interior designer. I did interior design for around 7 years. And then 2 years before I stopped, I was already senior designer, but most of the entertainment was taking my time, so I had to stop that,
And focus on
Wow.
it.
focus on the entertainment.
Sorry,
That's
so
why
I
he's
can just
the-
imagine how beautiful your house is. Interior decoration.
We don't have time for ourselves, but
we try.
Wow.
yeah.
When did you come to Qatar then?
10 plus years, so around 11 years.
11 years.
Yeah.
That's a journey. Okay, I said I was going to come back to enterprise.
Drill.
Oh God.
Point is, in 7 years, yes, Muse has been here for about 10 plus 11, but you've been here for 7 years.
Yes.
And I know that you brought an extra value to Muse, the same way Muse brought value to you.
Absolutely,
in
yes.
creating a platform. But I'm thinking, in 7 years together, or less than 7 years together, you've been able to build what you've built, right? In what way has Qatar made this possible? How do you think Qatar influenced this aspect of growth?
Well, Qatar has given us the platform to actually create something. So first, we need to thank that, because not every country would have this kind of easy access or platform to create something.
True.
Even though there is certain limitation, but there is still platform, right? But mostly the biggest support system is Doha people and the love from Qatar people that comes towards us.
True.
And it's so genuine. I cannot... 10,000 people will comment, I promise, hopefully, saying yes, it's us supporting Dee, it's us supporting Muse.
True.
It's really the people that has helped us to grow to where we are. And we will always say thank you back so many times, because it's only because of them that we will grow furthermore bigger as well.
True.
And it's only Doha people, really.
Yeah. You know, I just remembered something. But do you know that people mistake you to be South African?
Yes.
And sometimes they say you are...
She's my sister sometimes.
Yeah.
In conversation.
Sometimes they think you're South Africa. Sometimes they think you're somewhere from Africa. Sometimes...
Yes.
The Ethiopians also.
Yeah. Well, I get South Africa, Ethiopia. Yeah, those are the two most. Those are the two most, I would say.
I think this boils down to your ability to just move around ethnicity, move around cultures, move around people, creating that genuine vibe among them. So you can vibe today like a South African, because at some point I took you as a South African.
Yeah.
It's just that I realized very early.
Very early.
Yeah, because then you had many South Africans around, many South Africans vibing to what you do. So I just felt, okay, it was easy for her because she's South African.
Yes, I get that a lot.
Yeah, because later I got to know that, no, she's actually not South African. It's just that genuine passion, energy, creativity you bring on board. So well done.
Yeah, well done.
Thank
Dee.
you.
And Musa.
I would like to say it's also because I'm Sri Lankan, and our people are very genuine.
Come on now.
And
Yeah.
our
Yes.
people are
Very true.
so nice.
I can attest to
He
that.
can,
Yes, we can
he
attest
can
to
vouch
that.
to it. He's been there as well.
I don't need to ask him.
You know
so that I
already.
won't say he's biased. I will want to affirm that because of my own experience.
Yes. So it's just a part of us to actually be very nurturing to people, and we like to serve, or hospitality, I would say. You know, we're very hospitable people. We don't want anyone to feel discomfort. We don't want anyone to feel a certain way. So we always check which is the best way to make a person feel good at that moment. And we do it, actually. We go to the furthest extent to do it. And I feel like I always bring that character and I'll never lose it. And every person that I meet in my life from whichever nationality gets to experience me for me.
Yes.
And then they say, wow, it's really nice. So I'm Sri Lankan. that's
Proudly
me
Sri
saying
Lankan, yes.
Okay, viewers, I know I've said a lot about she being too African or more African than some Africans. She's actually from Sri Lanka. So Sri Lanka gifted her to us in Africa. So
Thank you,
each
Sri
time
Lanka.
we say this, it's we utilizing or maximizing the borrowed hours. Borrow her, sometimes they will give her back to you sometimes, right, Mose?
True. Well said.
So I'm right. I'm right.
You're right. You're very right.
All
Well,
right,
thank you,
Dee.
Sri Lanka, for borrowing us, Dee Daniel. Oh my goodness, you're so funny, famous. So Dee, you know, I know you pointed out a very important part that you really appreciate the support from Qatar. But that just shows you guys how amazing you are. Because, I mean, people are drawn to people because of what they give out, right? So it's what you guys have built and who you are that attracts people to you. So I think that's so beautiful, because that's why you're getting that love and support, because of who you guys are.
Thank you. We appreciate that so much, for real. Clap.
So, and you also mentioned about the role Qatar has played in your beautiful journey and your success. So we know in life, and I mean, building such a prestigious thing such as this, it's not easy. Right, we face hardships, we go through trials, and there's challenges. So could you guys just share with us about the challenges you've probably faced and how did you overcome them?
That's a good question.
Who's gonna take it?
Because we know
both of you.
there are definitely challenges.
Yes.
Life does not roll without challenges. Challenges actually makes life complete.
Yeah.
Yes,
You know,
true.
so this is why we want to know what are these challenges, because basically platforms like this is informative and educative. Yeah, viewers need to learn from other people's successes,
True.
their errors, their mistakes, and when we share, we have the platform. We have the platform to be able to like also extend legacy.
Yes, true.
You get the point. So this is why we want to hear from you.
Yeah.
Those challenges.
Yeah, I think we have
Quite a
quite
lot.
few, especially on the when we were coming up as a promoter or as even a DJ.
Yeah.
It was a bit hard. Let's say 6-7 years ago, even before COVID, it was a bit hard because even Afrobeat wasn't that big at that time, which we were catering for our community at that point. So there was a lot of no's, to be honest. Wherever you go, it's like, no, oh, we don't have this, or we don't have that. Nobody wanted to create that platform for new people because we were just starting up. But we didn't give up until we find that one yes, and we actually did something nice, and the people start to help us more and more and more.
Yeah.
The challenge is just no. And if we gave up at that time,
I believe, I
Yeah.
agree with you. It was just a lot of no's. Like you would go with a proposal, you would go with an idea, a concept, and it was always just no.
yeah.
Like, no, it doesn't match our brand. No, we don't want to go in that direction. No, we already have projects that's already existing. No one said, yes, let's do it and see where we go. And but
Yeah.
we fought and fought and fought
Persistent.
instead of saying, I give up. And we
Sure.
said
That's good.
we have to.
Yeah.
And I'm sales, so it's not easy to give me a no until I
Yeah.
make it a yes.
Right.
And he's also
but
the
we
same.
we have to build it from a scratch.
Yeah.
You know, we had to go to venues where nobody was going, even to showcase, even do everything by ourselves from our pocket because we had a vision to where we're gonna be. So we just wanted to prove those no, to say, okay, look, this is what we are doing. This is what we're gonna do. So we went back, and then at one point it just started to become yes, 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 come here, do this, do this.
So now the acceptance of Afro-based programs, projects is way better than before.
Oh my God,
Oh,
it's crazy.
absolutely. so much more
crazy.
easier now.
And
Okay.
it's good to know that.
Yeah.
But Muse, you've stopped DJing.
Yes.
Sometimes are you tempted to go back?
Yes.
Because that's the reality of life.
True.
It was once a passion for you, and I believe passion don't just die.
Yeah.
Right. So if you stepped away from what you were passionate about,
Yeah.
they will still be calling your name. Right?
Definitely, definitely.
So how do you manage that? Have you sometimes just decided to just pop into the club and just take on the spin?
Yes, I actually, the first hour in our venue, I'm the one who do the warm-up because I have the passion and I don't have to go to the crazy mode. I just want to like calm down, take people to the journey.
Yeah.
You know, the hardest part are the early hour because people are where they when they come into the venue, everything have to sound nice. If not, they get irritated and they go out. So I don't trust that part to anybody. So I'm the one who always say like,
to start the show.
yes.
Okay.
And then I have my brother John, so he will run the night.
Okay.
Yeah, but I love DJing. It just I couldn't do it as a full-time DJ, but still DJing is my passion.
There's a passion, so you still have to give us some spin sometimes.
Definitely.
I wish we have
we
a
should
board
have
here.
had, yeah.
We need to
you
do
know?
something.
Yeah.
Next time if we
On the next episode.
if
Yes.
if you have to come back again, or when you come back again,
Yeah.
rather, we're definitely going to have a board here for you to show
Absolutely,
our-
yes.
Definitely. Yeah.
You know, so it's a good one. It's a good one. You know, over time, Muse, I have had my own share in the entertainment space.
True.
You know, I have seen the challenges. I've seen the fact that we're having so many African event promoters, in quotes, coming into the space, but it seems there's no coordination. Do you agree with me on that? Before I continue?
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So it seems, no, I just want to hear that true.
Okay.
Or no.
Yeah.
Yeah, coordination is a bit. Yeah.
It's not there.
Yeah.
So it's a big challenge because Qatar is a small market. Okay, it's a small market, and it's a market we want to grow Afro entertainment as much as we can. But if there's no coordination within the space, I don't think that growth will happen. So what do you think is the best way out for this to improve the coordination, to improve the sanity in the space? Because currently, if one promoter puts out an event poster today, the next promoter who never had any plan is going to quickly get somebody to put on the same dates.
True.
We have a small market. That market is being shared apart. At the end of the day, you don't create value as much as you would. The other person don't create value as much as they would. So how do we manage this?
It's a very
Because it's a big-
spotlight
it's a
question.
big issue that has to be addressed.
True.
Yeah.
Because it's slowing down the pace of the growth. Guys like you are putting so much energy into it. Other people are putting so much energy. We need to harness this energy and channel it right so that there's actually growth.
Yeah.
Because Qatar entertainment industry is growing, and as they are growing, Afrobeat needs to grow with them. Afrobeat actually needs to carry the entertainment industry.
Yeah, at this point,
At this
you would
point.
see that Afrobeat and Amapiano is carrying the music industry
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah, when we say Afrobeat, it's sometimes very difficult to separate Amapiano from
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
because we
All together.
altogether we
basically.
just want to call it Afrobeat or
Yeah.
African.
Yeah,
music.
African music,
Yeah,
yes.
we'll come into that to know what the difference are actually.
Yeah.
But now let's focus on the market. How do we create sanity? What is the best way you think we can rebuild, strategize, and forge a way forward?
I think we reached a point in the market where maybe 7 years ago it was difficult to actually have options even.
Mm-hmm.
But we've actually reached a point in the market that we are able to provide options for people.
Yeah.
And people as an audience have an option now where they want to go. We would never think about this 7 years ago, guys. Like, I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
If I wanted to go for Afrobeats, there was only one day in the week in one small place, and that's it. And that wasn't even a weekend. You understand?
I get you.
Wow,
Now
so
you want to
okay.
go Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You got
7
options.
days.
Tuesday,
You
7
got
days a week.
7
yeah.
days a week, 7 different options. Yes, sometimes there is, crossovers, right, over the weekend. But we understand it from our side because it's the weekend, and everybody would want to capitalize on the weekend, and
Right.
and everyone is trying to make bread.
Yeah.
Everyone is out to earn something for themselves, and that's okay. So is everybody else in Qatar. And yes, I get your point where it's coming from to say, why can't we do it like together? We can. It's all about just sitting and having a conversation.
Yeah.
And I see a lot of people working together with each other, and
Yeah.
some prefer not to work with each other, and that's competition.
Yeah.
And that's completely
It's in every business. which
In
is not
every
normal.
business, it's like
it's
that.
available in every business.
Yeah.
Every
It's-
business.
But what's it's significant is how healthy is the competition.
Yeah.
That's what is important.
Yeah.
If there should be competition, that's what makes business.
Correct.
True.
That's what makes the marketplace the marketplace.
Yeah.
Okay, there should be competition, but that competition should be healthy,
True.
and that competition should be one that is looking towards enhancing, promoting the objective that you have.
Yes.
You have.
Correct.
Because at the end of the day, everyone has one objective: to make money, to earn a living, and to promote the African identity,
Yes. Or to create a legacy.
to create a legacy also. So we are all towards the same direction.
Correct.
So when there's a bit of sanity in the system, it makes the road smooth for everyone to run.
Correct. That I can agree with
Yeah,
you. Yes.
that's the direction I'm coming from. Because if that sanity is there, it helps the other people outside who don't
Correct.
get involved to see reasons why they should get involved. It creates the
Because
traction,
there's order and
traffic,
peace.
Yeah, I mean, as long as everybody is respectful, have their boundaries, have ethical outlook on
Yeah.
the business, it's always going to be successful.
Yeah.
And that's all I can say, because that's all it should be.
That's all it
On
should
purpose.
be. In a way, it could be more also.
In any business, when there is opportunity, a lot of people want to
Go in.
go in, right? So you need to understand, still the people that are operating in Doha nightlife or entertainment scene is the people that we already know in Doha.
Doha, yeah.
And when everybody gets something, we are the first person who's excited
Yeah.
because we are becoming more. If you're one, it's very easy to make more challenge for you, but when you are many, there's going to be more new opportunities coming.
That's what I call the healthy
Yes.
competition.
Yeah.
Where you're happy about the next person's success.
Come on now.
You're happy about the next person's innovation.
Yeah.
Because at the end
Yeah.
of the day, the objectives are similar.
Definitely,
Yes.
definitely.
True.
Yeah, there's always going to be miscommunication with people. People have their own perspective, but we already reached our goal, to be honest. But we have new goals,
Okay.
That's good.
which is, it's not only for African community at this time, Afrobeat and Amapiano. It's so diverse where you go to
know.
people and they're like, oh, is it today Afrobeat? If you tell them no, they will not come to the show.
Okay.
So when we say it's a small market, because we are focusing only in one African community, but the African community already grew so much, it's also tapping to some other nationalities and some other people are coming to our community, so we're becoming more. So it's a bigger market. It needs to be healthy with everybody. Of course, if you bring some big artist in any business, it's better to bring it on the other week so you can make profit, right?
Yeah.
It just common sense. It's not even competition. It just common sense. But we're happy for everybody. We're happy that we had this conversation now, because before we couldn't have it. It's like, where are we going? Where is the Afrobeat event?
What is the direction?
Yeah.
Exactly.
True.
So
In the past few years, we've seen the strengths and the growth of Afrobeats, right? And just like you said, Afrobeat has gone bigger to other communities, other nationalities. And we know globally now, African music is leading. If you check the charts, I just saw the other day that Rema won, Rema's Calm Down.
yeah.
Yeah.
Took, I think the first, there was something, I think it's
Most
the first
played or
most
first
played.
Afro-
Yeah.
Yeah, most played.
Most
Most
streamed,
played.
yeah.
Yeah. Most
Yeah.
streamed.
That shows how far Afrobeats has gone.
True.
Yeah, so I won't be surprised when you say it has gone beyond African communities, eating into other communities.
Yeah.
You go to every country of the world, you hear Afrobeat. Even during the World
Always.
Yes.
Cup, in the stadium,
It was calm down.
Yeah.
everywhere.
In every match.
In every match. In
Yeah.
every match.
So it tells a lot. You hear the South African music, you hear the Nigerian music, you hear the Ghanaian music, and other countries of Africa. So it's so much of pride to see how much they are investing into their crafts.
True.
Yes,
how
that's
much
so true.
they're marketing their craft, and how much the consumers are accepting their craft.
Yeah.
Because it's one thing to create good music, it's another thing for the consumers to accept what you've created.
Exactly.
So it's a good one. So I'm excited about the generation that we are in.
Excited.
Very
Yes.
exciting generation.
We
Very.
don't slide. I'm hoping that this continues so that we
Yes.
keep growing and we keep having the pride of being Africans.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Being solid. Sure, famous. You kept me on my toes there because I was like, I hope he doesn't ask my question. I wanted to drill Muse.
But before we go, she's into music also.
Of
She's a
course.
superstar.
She's a superstar. What do you mean?
Now the viewers understand what I've said.
For real.
I've said it in previous episode that she's a musical talent, a songwriter,
Vocalist.
a vocalist. I don't know. I'm tired of listening. But now you just heard from our guest.
Oh, absolutely.
She is good. So
I
we're looking
always
forward
love
to,
her
to
voice.
seeing you
you.
on the Hall of Fame.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I'll just
Yes.
be behind you clapping.
Oh,
Go there.
like I knew it. I
Go
told you. I
there,
told
Lee.
you. Thank you so much.
You're
Oh,
welcome.
I'm really excited for what's ahead with the journey with music. So yeah. So shall I ask the question? Shall I get into it? Shall we drill Muse?
I don't know what you're
What's the,
Okay,
what's
let's-
the
Now I'm
question?
scared.
Let's give you some time to calm
me out
down.
of this.
Calm down. Okay, for D. Okay, let D go first. Okay?
Okay.
I love the moral support though. Keep your hand there.
I'm there for you.
Yeah, I'm there.
Good there. I'm there for it. It's fine. So, okay, the entertainment industry, we know that African music is dominating, right? So, how has this movement made you feel? Can you explain to us your experience? How does it make you feel, that movement?
Oh my God, it's so global.
Right?
It's insane at the moment. I mean, Afrobeats, I believe over the years it started with Afrobeats and then now it kind of went into this crazy movement of Amapiano. Good Lord, like where did that come from? It's very spiritual, I'm not gonna lie.
It's massive. Delisha, since she's South African, I see how when she makes those moves.
Yeah.
So I wonder, I know Africans, we got the energy. But Amapiano energy is beyond.
Oh, you need to see D making those moves too. Yo.
Yeah, that was why.
Can you show us a demonstration, D? Right?
Yeah, that was why I thought she was South African.
Yeah.
But
It's
I agree with you
crazy.
on that. Just on the more serious notes, I agree with you on the energy that South African
Yeah.
music brings. The Amapiano. Oof.
And I think it's also because culturally in South Africa, they pushed Amapiano to go crazy. And
Especially during COVID.
yes, and COVID helped a lot because everything was platform based, you know. Everything was on the phone, everything was Instagram, everything was
Yeah.
online, TikTok and whichever platform that you could think of. And Amapiano grew because of these platforms and now you can't take it away.
No.
It's just there.
It's set in
And
stone.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
if you don't play Amapiano in a night in Qatar now, it's like they will literally come and ask you so many times, like, are you playing Amapiano? Are you
Yeah.
playing Amapiano? They're like, yes, we
Yeah.
come into it. Let us work
Yeah.
the energy.
Yeah.
So, Dee, how do you think Qatar can be more involved, like when it comes to our dominating African music? How do you think?
Oh, I think you would answer that better than me.
I'm coming to drill Muse now. Okay, but it's fine. You
No,
can go ahead, Muse.
I believe Qatar already tapped to that market, even with the World Cup song, the having Davido, having all these big artists to perform in Qatar in the world stage. That show that Afrobeat is dominating, and Qatar already know it, and they put them as the World Cup song as well.
Yeah.
So it already exists.
It
here.
already exists.
Yes.
Yeah. So
And
Qatar
hopefully we
doing
will
very
see
well.
more things happening.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
on that note, Muse, so now, can you tell us the intricate details?
You pressurized me. It was
No, no.
coming slowly.
Okay.
Stop the suspense and let's hear you.
It's okay.
Okay, so the intricate details of the difference between Afrobeat and Amapiano. Please tell us.
Okay, it's very hard to put it nowadays because Afrobeat also becoming a bit similar to
Right.
Amapiano,
Yeah,
but
but having a miss of some producers are just missing things here.
Yeah, now
Yes.
Missing a piano.
It's a cocktail now.
It's a cocktail. That's
Yes.
It's a cocktail.
but I
that's
mean,
a good one.
it's a good thing. I think that
Yeah.
bridged a gap, right,
Yeah.
from one country to another country, where Afrobeat was a bit mellow or it's very hype, which doesn't have the beat of Amapiano. But nowadays they collaborated, so the Afrobeat singers will be on Amapiano music, or the Amapiano producer are making Afrobeat music. So it's a bit similar at the moment,
Right.
but in energy-wise,
Okay. So it's energy that makes the difference. in a
yes.
way.
So
Okay.
at this time, they're both kind of similar.
Okay.
But if you go back 4 or 5 years ago, Amapiano still exists at that time, but it was kind of Afro house, deep house kind
Yes,
of
that's
vibe.
correct. Actually, it was very chilled.
Yeah, it was
vibes.
very
was
chilled
very
vibes.
Yes, yes.
And once Amapiano is growing, when it grew, a lot of DJs from every country start to make Amapiano music. So it helped it to be more, and at that time, also the Afrobeat have to change, have to evolve to something that people are wanting. At the moment, to be honest, it's very hard to tell the difference in some famous musics.
Okay.
Pretty
But
much
few,
the same.
yeah, a few years back, it's completely different.
Yes.
Now it's
Yeah.
pretty
The
much the
combination,
same.
as Dee
Yeah.
said, a cocktail. Yeah. And do you guys think there could be an annual African fest happening? Eh?
Definitely.
Oh, I like that.
I'm looking at him also.
I'm like slowly going to the piano.
Piano.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Is there something behind
okay.
that?
Yes,
Yes.
of course.
Oh.
Well, Piano is a brand under us
Oh my.
that we have started.
Okay.
We started after the Ramadan this time. So it's a once a month event
Okay.
that we're currently doing with bigger Amapiano artists. So we had Durban Gogo, we had Uncle Waffles.
Okay.
We have more artists coming
Yeah.
in the coming months
Okay,
under the
that's lovely.
same brand. And
Piano,
why?
piano.
Yeah, because everybody loves to scream piano.
Yeah.
But the brand that we're creating now is working towards going towards what she asked.
Oh, we are so on point, famous.
Yeah.
That's amazing,
Yeah.
Dee. I must
It's
say,
good.
that's
It's-
brilliant.
Yeah.
Means there's
True.
journey already started.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's missing in this part of the region, you know. We want to see where we can have big festivals
Yes.
True.
on an annual basis. And also we want to see where there can be collaboration, because we are putting in Afrobeat, Amapiano into Qatar. The Qatari music industry.
Yeah.
There is an industry.
Yes,
True.
So
absolutely.
For me, I'm looking forward to a time where there can be a collaboration. Like during the World Cup, Davido and Aisha, the Qatari
Yeah.
lady, featured in the World Cup song.
Yeah.
True.
Okay, let's put World Cup outside. Let's see them do a collabo. What do you think? There's Nada Dana Afadan also.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, these are musical talents here in Qatar.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think? Do you think there's a possibility, or do you envisage that one day there will be a collaboration between this Qatari artist
Yeah.
with the African artist, which will also indirectly and directly promote Qatari music industry? Do you think that?
Yes, I believe
It's
there will
possible.
be. Even if it's not now, at some time it will happen, because the movement is so big where everybody wants to be involved with
Yeah.
this. Definitely
Every
the next
country,
generation
yeah.
will be even more crazier into collaboration, because the culture already been introduced, is out
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
True. Like worldwide countries will be collaborating
Yeah.
with Afrobeats or Amapiano or anything.
They're already
Yeah,
collaborating.
Yeah.
they're already collaborating, but it has to start somewhere, and then everybody will follow through it as well. So it's definitely coming. But an African fest, that's definitely
Definitely.
in the works.
But the one thing that we didn't want to do till now is because we wanted to actually create a brand to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you see in most of the events that happen in Qatar, is somebody will just copy the name from outside or bring the whole production team from outside and actually do it in Qatar.
Yeah.
So it's not created in Qatar, they just brought the event. What we are trying to do now
Creating
is
it in Qatar.
creating like made in Qatar
Made in
brand,
Qatar.
Made in
where it
Qatar
could be a
brand,
yearly event. Like Afro Nation didn't start like with a big thing, right? They started something. They created that name. They created that brand.
Yeah.
If you bring Afro Nation here, okay, it's already exists. But if you build it from within the country and you take this brand to some other country, that's where you put Qatar in map also, from the entertainment industry, instead of just copying from outside and doing it in this country.
Which is great, which draws us in the direction of the Vision 2030 of Qatar.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to create in
Yes.
Qatar, making Qatar a creation country, not just a
Yes,
consumption
exactly.
country. So it's so good to know that you have that idea.
Yeah.
And you're thinking in that direction. We want to see Qatar
Yeah.
grow.
Yes,
Yeah.
we
Because
do.
Qatar has become home to most of us.
Absolutely.
Which draws me
So
to
home.
Yeah, so home.
Yeah.
So home.
Yes.
So which draws me to what I wanted to ask is, Qatar has invested so much in tourism. All right, they've invested so much in infrastructures and development, even human capital, just to make sure Qatar becomes more homely
Yes.
than what you can imagine. You know, and for you, as a resident of Qatar, 7 years, over 10 years, what do you have to say to Africans back home who are yet to visit, for them to visit Qatar? Or how can you define Qatar to you? What is Qatar to you? So that they will know what Qatar is to you.
For me, Qatar is overall a country that has everything. And I don't mean it in a way that other countries don't have it. I mean it in a way it's precisely enough for Qatar.
Wow.
And if people really want to see what is going on in Qatar, they would just search about Qatar and they'll see everything already. You get what I mean? But if, for the viewers watching right now, what I would say is if you want culture, if you want family-oriented things to do, if you want a solo travel, it's the safest country, literally, that you can come. I'm a girl, let me put it out there. Excluding from everything else, I'm a woman with so many challenges in my head that living in a Qatar, in a country alone is already so difficult. And it's very hard for us to, whether it's back home or traveling or anything, to just kind of live alone and to be feeling safe. But Qatar is the safest that I have experienced in my life. So as a woman, to be in Qatar and to say this is big.
Absolutely, I
It's
agree with
big.
you.
And I'm Middle Eastern born. I have to say that. I'm born in Middle East, I'm raised in Middle East. I've only lived in Sri Lanka for...
Sri Lanka, East Africa.
Wow.
That's a list there.
Yeah, so I'm born and raised in Middle East. I've lived back home only 3 years.
Okay.
And I moved back to the Middle East only because I feel like I belong here.
Wow.
And I feel safe here. And I like it.
Good,
Yeah.
good, lovely.
And,
So what do you have to say to that?
Yeah, I mean, Qatar is home, to be honest, for all of
is
us.
home.
Qatar is home, even though you go on vacation and you still want to come back because it's very like a zen place, to be honest. If you want to go be enjoying life, you can go enjoy life in Qatar. But at the end of the day, the calmness is what makes it feel like home, right? Like when you go to your house, you're relaxed.
Yeah, true.
So that is how Qatar feels for me. Everything is in a very relaxed, everything is safe.
And you
so
found
many
the love of your life.
opportunities. Yes, for sure.
found
And I
love
have
in
visited-
Qatar.
Yes.
Big things happen in Qatar.
Yeah.
Big things.
Big
yeah.
things. Oh.
True.
Life are redefined in Qatar.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Absolutely. Guys, tell us, what do you think? Okay, let's talk a bit about the government. So with the entertainment industry, how do you think it has contributed to the nation's growth? And how can the government get more involved in this, perhaps?
I think they're quite involved.
Yeah.
They are doing precisely what is necessary for the different populations of the country. They're providing family-friendly events.
Okay.
They are doing the extent of what they believe is perfect for their country. And of course, there's externally people who is adding to it to make it seem like there's more things happening, which is great. And I think that's where we also come in to say, like, we do so many things in Qatar and we showcase to even other countries that these things are happening in Qatar. And I always leave it to the audience and I say, it really depends on the person who is interested to know more about Qatar. It's never about whether Qatar is doing to the country or the world. And because Qatar is already doing it to the world.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's just about somebody going on a computer and saying, what can I do in Qatar? Am I interested? What can I find? That interest is what brings people to Qatar.
Right.
And I think the government is out there. They're doing their maximum. They've done
Wonderful.
everything for the country. But I think people should be more interested to look into Qatar because they're missing out.
That's
True.
That's a
Missing
good
out.
one.
That's
That's
deep.
deep.
You want to say that to the
You're
camera?
missing out.
Visit Qatar.
Visit Qatar.
Yes.
So our viewers, you just heard from our guest. If you're not coming to Qatar, you're missing a lot.
Yes.
You're missing a lot.
Mm.
Book your ticket. Come into Qatar.
Visit Qatar.
It's what they call it.
Yes,
Habibi,
yes,
come
yes.
to Qatar.
Habibi, come to Qatar. Yes.
Come to Qatar and have a feel. That's what our guest is saying. It's not from famousaluya. It's not from Delicious Cherty.
Absolutely.
They are saying it.
True.
They've been here for years. They know what it is. So thank you so much, Dee and Muse. It's been so interesting talking with you.
Thank you.
Our dear viewers, if you know you've enjoyed this section with Dee and Muse, please let us know what you love about this conversation. What is the most interesting part for you? Is it the entertainment aspect? Is it their journey? Is it the future about entertainment? Is it Afrobeat and Amapiano, the difference between both of them? Okay, but now it's getting fused. Okay, very soon, in no distant time, we won't be talking about the
It'll
difference.
just be African music.
It's
It'll
just
be
going to be
African.
African music.
music.
So tell us what you think in the comment section. Let's hear from you. Let's interact. Let's engage in the comment section. That is the center point. That is the village square. Okay, where we have to discuss everything. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for joining us on today's show. So
Thank
Dee,
you.
we can't appreciate you enough. But just before we let you off, what do you have to say to entertainment lovers in Qatar? Okay, you talk about that, and Muse will talk about. Will give a message to African artists back home on Qatar.
Okay.
Okay, so who's going to start?
Well, entertainment lovers in Qatar, please keep supporting us. I'm Dee, this is Muse. We do Vibe Events Qatar here. We bring in so much passion, so much love, and our main objective is always to unite communities. It doesn't have to be only from Africa, it's from all around the world. That's the only way we can grow together. That's the only way we can grow, and you can grow, and we can grow Qatar in a glable level.
Go
He's
Dee.
the marketing manager of Vibe Event. She just did marketing. You're good at it. You're good at it.
Thank
Yes.
It's just 30 seconds of winning it all.
you. Yeah, absolutely.
He's already won them over.
In,
Yeah.
So,
in
Musa,
one
let's hear from
paragraph.
you. What's your message to artists
African
back home?
artists.
Yeah, so for all the artists in Africa and even Africans to the US or to UK, to all Europe, I just want to tell you Qatar is the most beautiful country. As you go visit Dubai, you should also try to visit Qatar more. You'll meet a nice people. The country is so welcoming. You'll make a new family in Qatar. So please visit Qatar.
Please visit Qatar.
Yeah.
That's an appeal. That's
Yeah.
an appeal. But I don't think it should be an appeal because you are missing out. If you don't come,
You are
like
missing
what
out.
They said if you don't come, you are missing out.
You
If
are
I'm appealing
missing
to you,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you should be happy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the thing. Once they come to Qatar, they love the country.
true.
But when you're outside, it's very hard to know the people, to know the country, right? So that's why
That
we're
is
saying,
true.
come and see for yourself.
Yes.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Thank you so
Yes.
much. It's been so interesting time talking with them.
But you know, we just can't let them go. Not just yet. Not just
I
yet.
didn't say I was letting them go. I was only
I'm
just
really
saying
enjoying
my
this.
own feeling. Like, thank you for being here with us.
No,
Okay,
thank you
continue,
guys
continue,
too.
No, I'm done. I'm done.
You're done now.
You do your thing.
Okay, guys, it's really been wonderful having you on the podcast with us. Really, so insightful and so interesting. You truly are a powerful duo. Don't you agree with me? Yeah.
You could see the energy,
Yes.
transmission,
Just one.
the
It's so
support
beautiful.
structure that they
yeah.
add to each other.
Yeah.
It's so lovely.
Yes.
And I believe people will learn from this.
Yes.
It's so much in togetherness, in partnership.
So much can happen.
Yeah, so much can happen. So much can be won together.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So now we have a rapid fire question. The last. Ooh, I like that. Ooh. The last segment. Okay. So Muse, I'm going to ask you a few questions, and then you're
Okay.
going to answer them with the first thing that comes to mind, and then Famous will ask Dee. Okay.
Okay.
But we're going to go me and then Famous. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Just the first thing, huh?
You
Just
see
the
now.
first
First thing that comes to mind. One single word or
Just
sentence?
one word.
Yeah,
one
just
word.
the first,
Okay.
just
Okay.
one. Anything that comes to mind. All right. Muse, Addis Ababa or Colombo?
Addis Ababa.
That's 2 words. It's not counted.
If
Yo,
she
we'll
picked the other
discuss this
city,
later.
maybe.
Okay, Luce or the Pearl?
Lucille. Absolutely.
Okay. Muse, Afrobeats or Amapiano?
Afrobeat.
I'm smiling, a big smile.
No, you don't know why I'm smiling.
Oh, please tell us why.
I'm smiling because I'm having a good time here, not because of what he said.
Are you sure?
Afrobeat, Amapiano, we are together.
Yeah, we are
Togetherness.
together.
We are together.
Ubuntu. You know, we say
You only
Ubuntu in South Africa.
Exactly. Ubuntu.
For music, you only ask him for a word. So he only went for a word, not
okay.
the content of the word. So let's
Yes.
He's trying to justify it.
All right, yeah. It's okay, famous.
So D,
yeah.
hip hop or R&B?
R&B. Any day. Any day.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay. Muse, outdoor concerts or clubs?
Outdoor concerts.
Okay.
Yeah.
D,
All right.
D,
Outdoor concerts.
D,
Ooh,
D.
the
Oh, the
intensity
D one. That's
in his
very
eyes.
intense. I'm watching you. You watching me?
Colombo or Addis Ababa?
Ooh, Colombo.
Really? Is it payback or?
It's payback.
That was why I was just calling you.
Yeah.
Let me draw your attention closer. Okay.
Muse, diamond platinums or Wizkid?
No, I was kid, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
D, Omale or Asake?
How? How you want me to answer that? Oh my God.
That is why he's here. To put you on the spot.
Oh my God. Asake. Asake. I'm sorry.
Okay. I wanted to ask
But
you
I love Omale. Please don't hate
fine.
me. If I ever meet him, this is going to be held
I was
accountable.
gonna tell you that on the live show you said you don't like it.
Okay, last one from my side. Metrolinx or taxi?
Taxi.
Okay, taxi.
Yeah.
Wow. Good one.
Yeah.
A hard one too.
D, chocolate or strawberry?
Chocolate.
Chocolate
We
on
won't
strawberry.
ask why.
It's all good. So
Oh, that was nice.
loved it.
Yeah.
Glad you enjoyed that.
So D, thank you so much for coming. You brought in so much energy, and Muse also you brought in so much energy to the show.
Yes,
Thank
We're
you.
happy
brilliant.
to have you. And what do we have to do next?
So now, because we really appreciate your time, and as a token of our appreciation to you guys, we just have a little gift on behalf of the
Oh.
Inside that we would love to offer to you.
Oh, thank
Thank
you.
you.
So welcome.
Oh, I love it. Oh, thank you so much.
That's
This
very
is so
sweet.
sweet, guys. This is absolutely so nice.
Thank you.
Yay! I got an award, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, Famous. Thank
We
you,
love this,
really.
we love this.
Thank you, my girl. What? Thank you, my girl. I love it. Thank you.
So thank you so much for the time spent today. So I think we should let them go.
Really?
Yeah. Let's let them go and we'll plan for another time.
Okay, I'll save my tears for another day.
Yeah.
I see you.
All right.
Okay.
Thank
Well,
you. Thank you
Yeah.
guys so much.
Oh, you're
Thank you
so
from us
welcome.
also for having us at your
It's our
show.
pleasure.
We appreciate
Yeah.
it so much. We're going to appreciate you guys and the audience that's going to watch us. So
Yeah.
thank you for having us here and making us go crazy as well. I love it.
It was fun, really. It was
It's
fun.
really,
It
yes.
was fun.
Thank you.
So much of fun. Well, there you have it, our amazing viewers. What an amazing, vibrant podcast. And I know you are so excited and you have had an amazing time just watching everything that has been showcased on today's show. Now, please do not forget to follow us on all our social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at The Insight by Oryx. Don't forget to like, share, comment down below. We always love to hear from you. And also, there's a notification bell so that you can be updated anytime we have a new video that is uploaded. Stay tuned and continue to join us and follow us on this amazing journey that we have. We have amazing things lined up for you guys. Thank you so much for all your support and love. Until next time, same place. See you until then.